Hi everybody, it is Katie with Z Olive. I am back this month in my own kitchen, and today I'm making something really fun that's really delicious. I had the idea because it's Memorial Day weekend, and then also 4th of July is right around the corner as well, so this is a great dish that you could use for any occasion of getting together with loved ones. We're going to be doing a spin on the traditional Caprese, which is tomatoes, mozzarella, basil, but instead we're doing summer flavors, and we're going to do a watermelon Caprese, and I'm actually going to show you how to do it two separate ways. So I think it'll be really fun. It's a little bit messy, but that's okay, it'll taste good. So we'll get right on started with the first method. It's just like a traditional Caprese, but like I said, with a little bit of a spin on the ingredients. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get a watermelon. I just used a miniature red seedless watermelon today, but any watermelon, even if you want to buy like the slices already pre-cut, which probably would not have been so messy, but you know, whatever. So what I did is I took a cookie cutter, and today I just did a round cookie cutter, but for a fun holiday you could do like a star cookie cutter, or you could do, you know, whatever, Christmas trees, I guess, if you want to have watermelon in Christmas time. I don't know, whatever, but I did round ones today, and you're just going to take your watermelon slices and cut them into whatever shape you're wanting. You could do squares, you could do whatever you wanted. So that's the first thing you're going to do, and for however many of these you're wanting to make, you want to do 2 slices per dish. So you get your watermelon, cut it like this. Now the recipe I saw originally called for mozzarella cheese, so you could definitely use a soft mozzarella, like that kind that you get at your deli, and slice it into slices, but I went a step further and I'm using goat cheese today. One, because I love goat cheese, but also I got a blueberry goat cheese from Boar's Head, as I dropped blueberries on my floor, and I thought that would just be a really great way to stay with like the red, white, and blue theme and stay with that patriotic theme. Plus, if you've never had blueberry goat cheese, it's amazing, and I think it'll be great with the watermelon. So you're gonna take some of your watermelon slices and you're gonna spread your goat cheese over the top of that, just like so. And you can do however much goat cheese you want. If you like it, you can put more. If it's not really your thing, you can use, like I said, the mozzarella, or just use a little less cheese. Next, what you're going to do is you are going to chop up some arugula and basil and put it in a bowl together. Once that is chopped up, I'm going to take a little bit of Z Olive's Meyer Lemon olive oil. And you don't need a lot, just pour a tiny little bit. It kind of just depends on how much herbs you're mixing, but you just want to coat them. You don't want to drown them in the oil or anything like that. We're just coating them. I'm gonna just make sure I use my fingers just to mix, but you know, if you don't want to get your fingers dirty, you can use a spoon or whatever, but you just want to get those coated. Next, I'm going to just take a little pinch and place on top of the goat cheese. And that Meyer lemon olive oil is going to go so well with the bitterness of the herbs and then the sweetness of the watermelon and the cheeses. So we are just going to coat those. They already look so pretty. You can leave it like this, like I said, as more of a traditional Caprese, or if you wanted to, you can do an extra slice of the watermelon over the top and make almost like a little Caprese sandwich as well. But to finish off this dish, you're going to drizzle your balsamic vinegar. So today I went back and forth about which flavor balsamic I wanted to use with this, but I ended up landing on our white pineapple balsamic. It's a fairly new flavor. It's really delicious. It's been really popular so far. It's a great flavor for summer dishes. But really, honestly, for this, you could use any of the Olive's fruit flavored balsamics, and really you could probably use some of the savory flavors as well, depending on what flavor combinations you're coming up with. So we're just going to lightly drizzle the balsamic vinegar over the top of the dish. Oh, that is the wrong lid. There we go. And that is your finished product for the first dish right there. It's got beautiful colors. Everybody can easily just grab one little slice, or like I said, you can put another slice on top to make it like a little watermelon sandwich. So the next way you can do this is to do more of a watermelon caprese salad. So you're going to want to take a bowl, and then I've gone on and kind of started with the watermelon just for time's sake, but you'll take about half a watermelon or a whole mini watermelon depending on what size crowd you're making this for. And I used an ice cream scoop. You can of course use an actual melon baller if you want like a really nice round little piece of watermelon, but I used an ice cream scoop and I did more of like a rustic chunk for the watermelon, just because I really like watermelon and I like big pieces of it. But you can do either. So you're just going to chunk that out and place in your bowl there. And like I said, for time's sake, I already went ahead and did this, so you didn't have to sit here and watch me do a whole watermelon. But you'll do a layer of watermelon into your bowl here. And then we're going to take a feta cheese. And you can use, I guess you could use the block of feta, but I got the crumbled so I didn't have to go and crumble it myself. But then you do a layer of feta. And then you're going to take some fresh arugula and sprinkle that over the top as well, and do a layer of that. And then you're just going to keep layering until your bowl is full. So we'll do a little bit more watermelon, then a little bit more feta, and then top it off lastly with a little bit more arugula. Alright, then I'm going to use the Meyer Lemon olive oil again, but for this you could choose any of our olive oils depending again on the flavor combination that you're wanting to get from this. You could do our Persian lime, or you could do our blood orange, or again any of our savory flavors, or of course we always have the option of using just our extra virgin olive oils as well, like our Kornacki would be really good, or our Proqual olive oil. But to do a dressing with the olive oil and balsamic, I typically like to do a 50-50 split, but a lot of people will recommend 2 parts oil to 1 part vinegar. It's kind of just personal preference, what you like. So I'm just going to drizzle this over the top here of my salad. And I don't really use like exact measurements for this, just because some people prefer a lot of dressing to salad and vice versa. So any of these recipes, it's really personal preference and you can have fun and get creative with it. So for this version of our salad, I'm not going to use the white pineapple. Instead, I'm going to use our blood lime balsamic vinegar. It's another one of our white balsamic vinegars. It's a fairly new flavor as well. And I'm just, again, going to drizzle that over the top. And then just to top it off, I'm going to put a pinch of salt. And I forgot to mention you can salt your other caprese as well if you wanted to put a little bit of salt on top of your watermelon slices if you're a salt and watermelon person. And then a little bit of pepper. And again, that's personal preference as to how much you want to use. For this, it is going to be really messy, so I'm not going to use my hands, but you'll take a little bit of a salad mixer and just mix that up nice and pretty. And of course, if you wanted to use a more thorough dressing, not just olive and balsamic, you could always use one of the Z Olive salad dressing recipe bottles that we offer in our shops. I think I've talked about them on previous videos. They're really awesome if you do want to make your own dressings at home. But of course, you can just use the oil and vinegar combinations as well. And there is the finished product for the salad. Again, really pretty colors, and you can have fun kind of mixing whether you want more watermelon to cheese to herb ratio, anything like that. So if you do make this either version on one of your holiday celebrations or for any other occasion, let us know what you think. Let us know what flavors you picked. If you liked it, post your pictures, tag Z Olive. We'll reshare it on our page. If you have not seen any of our previous videos, make sure you go over to our Facebook page and hit the live tab. All of our videos are saved there. Of course, to get any of our products, including the ones you saw today, you can go to www.zolive.com and order those and have them shipped straight to your home. Or, of course, you can always come in and visit any of our associates in any of our shops. We'd love to see you and give you a free tasting, let you pick out what flavors work best for you. I think that's about it. We will do more of these Facebook Lives in the future, so make sure you like and follow our page so you can get a notification on when the next one will be. We hope you have a great night, a great Memorial Day weekend, and we will see you next time. Bye!